What's up, everybody? This is Big John, and I'm here to show you some ways on which I would love to see Twitch incorporate a method to get rid of some of this spam. Not just spam, but stuff that's been going on for years. Hate spam, all kinds of things. And so what this is actually a program that I use on my stream for years. And I try to incorporate some of the things. And these are also things that some bots can also incorporate, things with regex. Now, for those who don't know what regex is, it's basically a acronym for regular expressions, where basically we are trying to match certain characters or letters or strings from a person's chat message. Okay, in my case, I want to start. It's kind of a twofold thing, because one of the biggest ways that people get around some of these words is they use other characters from other regions, so Latin characters, Greek characters, Cyrillic characters, and whatnot. So I have a search here, a regex, a regular expression search, that is going to look for any message that has non-standard characters. So in my case, this little message right here that I have highlighted. So I'm looking for anything that is not. Now this is what this means here. The caret here basically says, I want to match all characters that are not one of those. So basically anything that's not A through Z, lowercase and uppercase, numerical values, a space, a colon, an apostrophe, a period, a slash, question mark, etc. So basically if it's not one of those, and this basically means one occurrence of it. So if there is an occurrence of any of those characters that are not one of these, I want to basically do something about that message. Okay. For instance, the N word. A lot of people are using the N with the underscore, for instance. Okay. That's one of those Latin characters. So if that message contains that, I don't want to show it, or I want to ban or do some kind of action to that user. Now, in a perfect world, this would be implemented at the Twitch level, and it would even come to the chat. You know, when someone sends a chat message, it goes to Twitch first, and then it comes to what you see, your browsers, your mobile apps, etc. If this was handled at the server level, we wouldn't even need our bots and moderators, because it would never even go through. So, of course, this is more so for those of us that are obviously using English-speaking text or English-based chat. You know, if you have a Latin chat, that's another challenge. But we got to start somewhere. So let me show you, for example, what I have here. So I want to show you what happens when I actually put one of these messages that have all these strange characters. So I actually have a message ready. And as you can see here, we have all kinds of things, including that N with the underscore. Again, that's what a lot of people are using for the N word, you know? Now, my first step of many is to basically get rid of all of those messages that have invalid characters. I don't even want to deal with those. So I'm going to send this message. Let's watch what happens. So I have a pause here. And as you can see, there's a chat message. You can see right there all that stuff. And of course, the user. So I'm actually looking through here and looking at the matches. Now I'm actually going to actually watch this and actually look and see what we have here. As a matter of fact, let's actually do a quick watch. So in matches, if anything that was sent in the message matches my little regular expression, it's going to show it here. And notice there were 94 instances of invalid characters. Now, if we actually go through the results view, we can actually see every single one of those. And look, there's that N with the underscore. There's all those other special characters that strange looking be, you know, kind of almost a Roman set there. And you can see all the other characters. Alrighty. Now, again, this is designed more so for an English speaking chat. So basically, once I have determined that, that person's message has something I don't want to show, it could be part of one of those inappropriate words, etc. Once I have that, I have the option for me to handle it. So of course I will message. I have a little pop-up box. I'll log it here, and I could basically say, you used the word I don't want. We can ban the user. In fact, I'm passing the username here. As you see, in this case, is my own account. So I could literally ban that person. I could time it out or whatever. You don't have to put every single word, every deviation. No one has time for that. But basically, if you just allow and select what you want to have, by default, anything that doesn't match what you want will get purged. So this is taking it down to literally the character level. Literally the character level. We're not even looking at words, just the character level. So we don't want messages like that. And of course, this is just what I'll do. And so now this message won't get passed in my chat. Okay, at least now this is for my own personal on-screen chat here. Now you can take something like this and incorporate into bots and whatnot, but the problem is here is that these messages should not even be sent to a user. Okay, if someone types something inappropriate like this, it shouldn't even have to be moderated. It should never even go through at all. We're talking about at the Twitch level. When I at computer A send something to the server should be doing, whoa, this is inappropriate content. This should not even be sent back to anyone who is currently connected to that person's channel. Okay, now this will help clean up the chat when it happens, which is obviously a good thing. But we want to be able to have this at the server level, if possible. Not if possible, it should be. There's no reason for it not to be done at this. There's no reason, okay? And this is the way I would handle it. This is the way Twitch should be handling it, at least started. Once we get those invalid characters out, we know that now we're dealing with just regular characters. Then we can fight off all those other ways, like when people use repetitive letters, N, and trying to use the backslash and forward slash to make it look like an N, and obviously all those other letters beyond it. You know, the I's and the G's and the 6's and the 0's and the 1's. Then we can tackle that via another regex, something that can be done so quickly, and it doesn't take hours to add in every single word that someone could possibly use, because obviously there's no limit. There's no limit. Someone may use the N word with 2 G's or 600 G's. We can't put every option. That's impossible. However, we can regex it and look at and set basically a quantity. For instance, if someone uses the N word with 2 G's or 7 G's or 600,000 G's, which is obviously beyond the Twitch limit, but this hypothetically saying, we can set a simple regex to say, regardless of the quantity, if they use that word, bam, we can remove it, because guess what? We've already removed out all of those special characters on the first one. This takes care of all those special characters. And of course, this is something that you can obviously add in case there's something that needs to be updated, because nothing is foolproof, but you got to start somewhere. And if we at least can start by removing the best way that people get around it, the filters, is by using those Greek letters, those Latin characters, the Cyrillic characters, and all the other character types that Twitch chat allows you to put in there. We can get around that, get that stuff out, and then focus on the regular English characters. This is just an idea I have, something that Twitch had done a long time ago, and use it how you want. I hope this helps, and I hope Twitch you're paying attention, because I'm sitting right here on the platform. If you need help, you know how to find me. Alrighty, you all be safe and bump these people. They're the ones with the issues. Okay, follower mode and sub only mode is not good enough. I'm sorry. I personally do not want to have to require a certain follower count. What if it always happens to you? Follower mode forever? Sub mode forever? Oh no, I don't want to require my people to chat, to pay me just because I have a hate rate issue. No, that's something that Twitch should be doing at their level. Sorry, Twitch, you gotta do better. Everybody says it. Yeah, we got tools and I can put this in my tool, but the tools can be compromised. The tools need to be updated, and not everyone is technical savvy enough to do things like I'm doing. Okay? Everyone's not like that. Shoot, some people don't know how to even use OBS or even add in a browser source, let alone something that may be more technically challenging like this. So Twitch, figure something out here, okay? If you need help, I'm here. I've been here for 10 years almost. You know how to find me.